Okay, we are live.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Sandy, and this is WordStitch.
So if you have not been tuning in the last couple of weeks, really quick, we are about to go into our first war at the top of the hour, or the first sprint, excuse me. We are in the middle of doing time trials now, so our format is going to be a little bit different from usual. This week, we are going to be doing 25-minute trials. There will be a link somewhere on our YouTube page, somewhere in that
Oh my gosh,
vicinity.
I was so good. I just put it up anticipating you'd
Oh,
say that.
perfect. So there is a link to a spreadsheet that you can download so that you can keep track of your numbers.
So proud of
The point of this is to figure out how long the most efficient word sprint is for you. We have done 10, 15s, and 20 so far. And I believe we are unanimous, the two of us. I don't even know if unanimous is the right word when it's only two, but that's okay. Sandy is saying yes. It's still unanimous when it's only two.
it. Mm-hmm.
We are unanimous in that so far 20 minutes have been the best, both quantitatively and qualitatively, right?
Yeah, I think so, but we'll have to see today. So 25-minute today. I think 25 minutes might be a sweet spot. I feel like this could be it, the thing.
I agree, except that we both, so our results are not probably going to be so solid today because I've been working on another project. So I'm a little bit rusty on this story, and Sandy is starting a story from scratch right now. That was a lot of
Yeah.
consonants there for somebody with a speech impediment, and that is okay. So yeah, so our numbers are maybe a little bit off today, but we'll also again be getting that feel for how well we like 25 in comparison to what we have done already. But so far, um, the longer the sprint, the better it has been for us.
Yeah.
10 minutes was a whole bunch of BS.
Yeah, yeah, but no, you're absolutely right. Like this is a different day, and at least for me, like this is the first of these 3 days that we've done where I'm not distracted by something like from the get go. Like literally, I was working on my story earlier, my story that I started from
Oh.
scratch like 2 days ago, so I'm already thinking about it. And
Oh, so you do have a little bit of time in the story already.
oh yeah, 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 I'm
Okay,
already.
perfect.
This is a novella. I'm 10,000 words into it, and it needs to be 20,000. So
Okay.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to. But it's
You
it's it's
keep
new
going.
material, right?
Yeah.
So okay, but we need to get started. So let's see how we do with our sprints today.
Oh, I hate this app. There we go. Sorry.
Is that right?
Okay. It is on the hour right now, so you guys can go ahead and start writing, and we will see you guys in 25 minutes.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So our next sprint is at 4:30, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Okay, so that was really good for me. Of
Oh,
course, like
good.
yeah, that was 9:33.
Oh,
So I
that's
am
fantastic. That was
pleased.
way better than me.
That was way better than I've done period in like any of these. That's
Yeah, that also puts you on track for a 1K 30 minute.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um
easily.
so how did you do?
I got 837, which is a big drop in my words per minute from last. Oh, actually,
Or is it?
it's only gone down 1 word per minute. I have been so this week. I don't know, like every week I've been trying to like keep doing these timed sprints throughout the week to get like a better idea of
Oh,
what I'm
smart.
actually writing at.
Mhm.
Um, and this week I got all the way up to 36 words per minute on
Nice.
the 20-minute sprints.
Okay.
And then this one today was only 33 words per minute. Um, but last week when we did the 20-minute, I was only at 34.
I don't think that is a very big difference. I mean like I think 1 word per minute. I mean, and I say this knowing that like the difference between my 10, 15, and 20s were only like 1 minute or one
Yes.
word per minute or something like that. But I mean, really, like if you're talking about the difference between 34 and 36, how many extra words would that make in like an hour?
Maybe we can math that.
Like
Maybe
120 or something?
120, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is certainly not critical, but
Mm-hmm.
when you are crunching numbers and trying to hit a peak, then it's
Yeah.
certainly lower than the peak. But also, like literally just starting that again, like I said, I haven't been working on this for the last 4 days. I've been working on two other projects. So I actually like had no idea where I even was. And like immediately saw an error in like the paragraph that was already written. So like right off the bat, I was editing instead of writing. So I'm not too stressed about it, but I would have liked to have done better.
It makes a
Yeah.
huge difference, doesn't it? I mean, like I
Yeah.
am probably, if I want to really accurately do this, going to have to go back and like redo my 10 and 15 and 20-minute ones
Yes.
with something like this. Luckily, this month I've got a lot of those projects, so
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
I'll do
and
that.
I don't know if I'll ever go back to the 10, but I will absolutely revisit the 15s at some point.
I might try the tens on like a day when I'm feeling like I just really desperately, I don't know, need a game or something. Like,
I support that. I can see that. I just know for me that like how my schedule works, which I realize is not like a normal person's schedule. So like I get the value of the 10 minute for people who have like kids and all of that going on. For me, it's generally that I have that like 2 to 3 hour window that I need to get as much done as possible in that 2 to 3 hour window, which is exactly what we're doing
yep,
now. And I know how much of a nightmare those tens were.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Um, well, right, and I mean, like that is the point, right? And I do agree with you. I think if you had to do tens throughout the day, but you know what? Look, like if that was the time you had, you'd figure out how to make that work, right? Like
Yes.
you'd find a way to make that more efficient. In any case, so we are getting back to the word sprints now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I was doing my usual fighting with the computer. There we go.
Okay, and
Okay.
we're early. I made us. Oh no, we're not early. We're right on the dot.
Are we right on the dot?
Yep.
There it is. There's my dot. Okay, we'll see you guys in 25 minutes.
I totally missed that timer. I did
Oh,
not see that.
okay. Well,
Um,
it's only 19 seconds past,
that's good.
so you didn't miss too much.
Okay, so let's see how we're doing on the words here.
I did better. I
Good.
did 933 that time.
Okay. And I'm at 691. So quite a little jump down for me, but I'm still happy with that. That's still. Although, so my last 20, now that, this is the problem with these records, right? Is you can look back and be like, well, why aren't I doing better? It looks to me like my last 20 minutes were like 618, 547, 631. So I should be doing way better than 691. Clearly, things have gone wrong. That's okay.
How does your word count currently compare to last week's?
Uh, oh, I'm definitely on track to do better than last week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because you had that huge beginning, so
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. I don't know. I feel like, well, this was a big dip for you. I was gonna say, like, I feel like any like 100 word difference is like nothing at all, and that's where I was, which it was a good one. I went from 837 to 933, so I'm certainly happy with that. But like, I feel like I'm still writing consistent if that jump isn't more than like probably like 200 words
Yeah. No, you know what?
in a 25-minute.
And I'm not going to worry about this too much. I spent a little bit of time researching old Spanish last names. Like
right now in the middle of that sprint.
yeah, because I had to name her.
Yeah, that's 100 words right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I mean, it's the kind of thing that happens to me, right? But yeah, no, that's all fine. By the way, okay, so we are on a 10-minute break. Is that right?
We are, yes.
Okay, so we're writing again at 5:05. Yes. Yes, that was
Yes,
yes.
sorry,
Okay,
I was
cool.
drinking.
All right. So we didn't actually really say. So what are these projects that we're working on? So what are you working on today? Is this the third shift?
This is the fourth third shift.
Oh, and does the fourth thurd shift have a title yet?
This is Truth or Wares.
Truth or Wares? Right.
Because
Okay.
it can be Truth or Ware because it looks like Truth or Were.
I have not yet titled mine. This is paranormal angel romance, and this is a weird story for me. It's like an origin story, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
because I realized I had to like introduce two main characters, right, that like the readers would want to see again, but I can't make this the actual interaction, right, because like this is only an origin story, and any reader who starts from book one might not actually get this story. So I'm having it's like a little bit tricky.
Origin stories are weird to write.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, there's one thing that I wanted to write an origin story for, but I realized that because the story is romance and like those characters have a tragic end, I can't write it. And it
Oh,
bothers me because like I feel like it is absolutely a story worth telling. That's for the Worthy Project. That is literally like the birth of their world, but like the romance that would happen then would absolutely end in their execution. And so,
ugh.
right. So like I can't write that story. I don't know, like without like literally missing the climax of that story. So because the execution isn't the climax, but like the event that causes their execution would be that. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
feels hard, right? Because in your typical romance, you want your characters to like meet, right? And
Yes.
like they're supposed to meet, they're supposed to like get to know each other, maybe
Yeah.
like fall in love a little bit. But this story, I can't have an actual meeting. Like they have to be like
So
passing each other.
so
It's
what
very interesting.
how is there a romance in this then?
So I've set this story up so that my main male character is the guardian angel, and
Mhm.
he's assigned to guard my main female character's sister. But he has sort of a cosmic connection to the main female character because it's paranormal romance, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can do that.
Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
It's so much fun to do that kind of corny stuff. Like, so much fun. I'll be like, oh, what will explain this? I know,
Yeah.
reincarnation. What
Yeah.
will explain this? Oh my gosh, soulmates, duh.
I don't know, some dumb shit.
How am I
So much
gonna create a
easier writing a
problem?
romance when they look at each other and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're meant to like do this right now."
So I romanced it up. I gave my main female character like a great grandmother who my main female male angel was like into. So there's a
Oh,
little connection going on
okay.
there. They're angels. These things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't I like the story is basically how like he becomes her guardian angel and like swaps for the sister that he was supposed to be assigned to. So it's an origin story, right? Like it's not going to feel
Yeah.
like regular. I don't know. I'm a little concerned, but hopefully it'll be compelling enough that people will want to
Yeah.
know what happens to them next. We'll see.
Yes, that's yeah. And I feel like that is also a problem with origin stories. I have read a lot of origin stories where I ultimately did not continue reading it
Mm-hmm.
because, like, the story was okay, but there was definitely like I had enough problems with it that I said, I just don't know. I don't know if I want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
So it is a gamble, but I mean, I guess everything is a gamble. I'm certainly not saying that to like
No,
dishearten you in any way.
but it
I
is.
don't mean it that way at all when I say like, oh, we'll do origin stories.
Mm-mm.
You just want to make sure that when you do it, that you really have all of your ducks in a row with it. Like it is absolutely something that's worth like doing the beta and all of that.
You think on an origin story?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like there are authors that I don't read because they didn't do enough editing on their origin story.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose that this could happen. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
like
And if it's somebody with like a catalog of like 20 books, that was 20 books that I might have read if they'd bother to, fix their
well,
typos.
I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that this doesn't have typos in it, but like, I mean, I like if
I mean,
okay.
continuity and yeah.
So here's the thing I think is the interesting gamble. So the alternative to the two alternatives to an origin story. The one is like I just write book one, right, and make
Yeah.
that the reader magnet. Except that based on all the stuff I've read, if you're making book one your reader magnet, then you're having to make that like your freebie, right? So like instead of putting it on Amazon as something that could like pick up subscribers as a book one, organically, you're sort of letting it be like your water testing kind of thing, and those never go as well. Like we know that like a he made pasta or say like a Talia is never going to pick up as many subscribers as you want because it's the very first thing that readers see from you, or at least it's not going to get you reviews.
Right.
And that's a big deal because you need sales. So the other, so I felt like I don't want to do that. I feel like that's a bad choice for this. And then the
Oh,
other option is two other characters, right? But then you have your readers invested in two other characters. Okay, we're doing it. We're
oh
talking
yeah.
later.
I wasn't trying to cut you off. It was just there. No, I don't. Again, this isn't me saying that you um
No.
shouldn't do an origin story. I think you absolutely should. It's just that I'm saying that like make sure you get it clean.
Okay, we'll
And
do.
like no continuity errors and stuff like that. Like it's again, it's just good to have like somebody else take a look at it if you're throwing it out there to pick up readers.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
Let's begin.
yeah.
Oh, are we early? Am I early?
We are just like a smidgen early. We
Let's
are
just
we are doing that secondhand dance right now.
let's just go for it.
Let's just go for it. We'll see you guys in 25 minutes. There it is.
Okay, time to count some words.
I'm all over the damn place today.
You know, I was in like multiple scenes there, so it's going to take me a second to.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so. 709. So that's a lot closer for me to what I did the second time than the first time.
Yes.
I'm
But you
still
said
okay
you're
with
doing
that.
multiple scenes this time, and that always slows people down.
I did have more than one scene, but this puts some pressure on the like last 25-minute thing that I have to do because I was really trying to like make like 3,000 words,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to be flying to even get to like within like 300 of that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I
Ha-
have 20s that I've done recently that I wrote more words on than I did this time. So I am in the same situation
Whoa,
as
wait,
you.
how many words did you write this
I
time?
only got 760.
Oh, dear me, only 760.
And like,
Sounds
okay, but like
horrible.
I have hit 820s. So
Yeah, but sometimes you have to stop and think, you know? Like that's acceptable. It's
that's
okay.
lame thinking.
Who needs that?
As of right now, my words per minute is lower than last week. So
No, really?
yeah,
Huh.
yeah, I did 34 last week, and I've this dropped me down to 33. So like just shy of it, but like I did manage to get myself slightly better from that last one, and then I dropped it right back down. Um, so hopefully I don't know why this scene got me so screwed up that I'm working on right now, but hopefully I'll be able to pull it back together for that last sprint.
You know what's interesting about this one though is I feel like the time has passed super fast.
It has. It has, and I think that's just going to be like I have a feeling that that's going to happen next week as well because it's only going to be 3 30 minutes, which we're also going to be down 10 minutes from that. Because this week and last week were 100 minutes. We'll be back to 90s next week. So I think that we're going to have the same thing next week. And then I have a feeling with that 45 that we have scheduled for the last one, it's actually going to kind of break us. I think it's definitely going to break me. I don't know about you, but I don't think I can do 45 minutes.
Oh, I bet you could do 45 minutes.
we'll find out. But I have a feeling like if I remember right, it's been a while since I've like truly done 30s. Um I definitely feel more confident in my 25s than my 30s. So I feel like to that end, my 45s are probably gonna tank, but that's okay. This is a learning experience.
This is a learning
Yeah.
experience. That is right. No, this has been a great experiment, though. I like the 25s. Like, this is the first one. No, given the circumstances, I could be very biased right now, but this is the first one where I feel like it's a good energy. Like, there's a good amount of breaks. You have, like, enough time to get into something to actually make it productive. Like, if you have a bad session, then you're getting, like, if you're me, 690 words. If
Yeah.
you're Chloe, like 760 words. So it's really going pretty well, I think.
Yeah. Um, I I feel like I like those 20s better, but again, I feel like I also need to just give myself that week, which I'm not really going to be able to. This week is going to be the same as last week because I'm going to be out of town over the weekend.
Mm.
So I will see how I go with like the rest of the week, and I'll see if I can warm back up to 25s because I feel like 25s are what I normally used to do. Those 20s really got me though. So I might be a 20.
All right.
What I am though is about to start this final sprint.
All
So
right.
we will see you guys in 25 minutes at the top of the hour. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's calculate some words.
I just ended up being all over the damn place this time because I'm back up to 920 now.
That's awesome.
I don't know what's going on. This is like
Okay.
the least consistent I've been, but that is okay.
So wait, so what were your numbers this time then?
837,
Okay.
933, 760, 920.
Does that seem that all over the place?
For me, it does.
Mine are not that dissimilar. My last one was 893, and I also have a 709, a 691, and a 933. But that doesn't feel that random to
So,
me.
to put it in perspective, last week my range was between 672 and 701.
Oh yeah, okay. So you were much more consistent last week. I see. That's weird because I feel like I have not been this consistent since the 15 minutes. Like I was pretty consistent there, but this was. I mean, this was pretty. This was within like 200 words mostly
Yeah.
each time.
I
Also,
kind of feel like for me, the inconsistency is actually just sort of proof that today was not a good day for me to do this.
maybe yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so my words per minute today is 32, which is 10 words per minute higher than I was at the 20-minute trials.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a huge
Wow.
difference. I
That's
know.
a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I am at 34, which is what I was last week. And the previous 2 weeks, I was at 29. So I guess if nothing else, I've narrowed it down to like the 20 to 25 range is my range.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so interesting. So wait, so what so you're at 34 today. You were at 30. What were you again during the 20s? You were at 34 during the 20s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what were you
Last week I
during?
got 34.23 total. This week I got 34.50 total.
So that is interesting. I
Pretty
wonder how
dead
you'll do with
even.
the 30s. I'm going to have to go back though and like redo all of mine also because for sure like this kind of story is a bazillion times easier to write, which
Right.
yeah, I mean it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Like these are the ones I need to be able to write super fast, but I mean that's and this one has been going super fast. I started this yesterday. I'm up to 13,468
That's
words.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I can't get that kind of words.
I I okay, one, yeah, for sure you can.
Oh no, I feel like on my days off, I don't get anything like that.
well, okay, so I will say like it takes I mean it's a big chunk of time to do
Yeah.
that, right? And I can't do it consistently day to day. So like I have to I have learned that I have to do this in sort of like a cycle. So it has to be
Mhm.
like this is a 9-day novella. So this will be 3 days of drafting and then I'll give myself a whole day off just for like editing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then I'll sorry, not editing, for cover design. Then I'll go to editing and proofreading. Then I'll give
Yeah.
myself another day off for publishing. And then like I won't move back to drafting again until after that. So it'll be but that so that's, you know, it's true sprinting, right? Like I'm not
Yeah.
doing it marathon style. Anyways, okay, so this one was good for me. So for you, or at least like you're feeling like it
It
maybe
was
isn't
good.
better.
I honestly just feel like it is my day and not my writing. Um, yeah. Yeah, I feel like once I get into 25s, I'll probably be feeling a bit better about them. And it just happened to be that yeah, like it just happened to be like a bad day to do it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so listen, if you were following along with us, we hope that you guys had some great productivity today. Next week, 30-minute trials, right?
Yes. Yep.
And then we have one more week, 45 trials.
Yeah, we'll
And
do
then,
45s just to see how those long guys go, and then we'll be back to like the normal content. Then we'll be right at about NaNoWriMo.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
there'll be like one before NaNoWriMo, and then we will actually be in NaNoWriMo, And yeah, so we'll just have a little pre-nano thing, and then
Yeah.
we'll be going into that.
Yeah. So everybody should be getting ready for Nano, I
Yeah.
guess, or not if you're pantsing. Um, all right.
However you get ready. I feel like
However,
everybody needs to get ready for Nano. It's just a different kind of
yeah,
ready.
it's
Yeah.
the
For
truth.
me, it's like figuring out what the hell I'm going to title that book.
Yeah, I have to choose a book. That's one of my big projects.
Yeah,
But I did. I already chose one, so I'm
I did too.
feeling
I just
good.
have no idea what to name this one.
Nice.
Yes.
All
So I guess
right.
that's our time. We
That is
we
our
ran
time.
over just a little bit this time, but I feel good about that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we should say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
So bye,
everybody.
everybody.